Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. So for those of you that follow me, you may notice that my background's a little bit different, and that's because we've moved some things around. I've been filming last week and I'll be filming this week again a course that I'm really excited about. It's called Get Dialed In, and I'll be sharing more of it with you in the upcoming weeks as I complete it. So for now, let's focus on being able to dial in, being able to go into the body, into the mind, to be able to let go and to be able to receive information so that we can actually have a better week than anticipated, right? And we do this by slowing down our breath, slowing everything down, our mind, our focus, letting go, and we take 3 long breaths in and 3 long breaths out. And then as I talk and allow the information to come in, your job then is to listen. Does that feel right to me? Does that feel off to me? Is there anything else I can add to that? And as your own intuition is open, you may be getting more specific hits for your own life. And I hope you guys are practicing this at home and doing it every day. It's really a great system to be able to help you make the best of each and every day. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune in. So we're just relax, let go, close your eyes, and then just imagine that you know where your heart is and go into that space. And if it's helpful, go ahead and imagine white light. And then I just want you to see that white light going all the way down to the center of the earth. And then we're going to take 3 long breaths up and down 3 times, and then we'll open to the information. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay guys, so as soon as I open to this week, I just see blue skies and crystal clear, and you're able to see what's wrong. So I see little things, little nuances that are out of place, or things that you want to shift or adjust. And there's not a lot of effort that goes into it. It just really feels like things are in the flow. It feels like you know exactly what to do, and all there is to do it. Now, for some of you, I'm really getting this intense pain between my shoulder blades. And it's really about, you're really being asked to open your heart. Open your heart up, right? You're really being asked to kind of bring yourself forward and to not be afraid. So if you've recently been hurt, or you've lost a job, or you've lost a lover or a pet, or something difficult you've been dealing with, this is an opportunity for you to kind of like pick your head up, pull the shoulders back, and just know that it's safe, right? There's just this energy of safety. And when we draw in through our consciousness the energy of safety, that we're going to be fine, the universe meets us. It brings us and provides us what we need. So then we actually do attract people in our life who want to help us. We do attract people who are sensitive to what's going on for ourselves. We do attract the right messages and the information to be able to handle life and to be able to feel better about it. So I see this whole opening this week for us to get our needs met, for us to be able to receive whatever it is that we need to receive so that we can be our best self and release and heal whatever that pain or that suffering is. And it's funny, as I talk about, the pain is releasing from my back and it's opening up. So this is about also energy of movement. And I see just a lot of action, right? Opportunities to grab what you want, take what you want. This is an action-oriented week. So if you have something specific that you've been working towards, this is a week that you could make or have a lot of momentum with it. You could get a lot of clarity about it. The right players could show up. It's just a real clean energy. So communication is much clearer. It's a great time to pitch something. It's a great time to ask for help. It's a great time to help somebody else. So whatever you're compelled to do this week, just go for it, because there's just this big opening in the universe for you to be heard and for you to be seen. So it's a really good opportunity. I don't know, can you guys feel that energy coming in as I say that? I can actually feel kind of a rush of an energy, right? So just pay attention to those things. It's just little signals that, yeah, we're on cue, we're on time, and what we're talking about is truthful. So just notice. Now let's move on to another question here. Let's look at the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday, anything specific that we need to be aware of. Yes, a lot of focus, a lot of details. Some people are going to be taking some travel or some trips. Just make sure that you're double checking things on the other end, that they are the way that you think you are, especially around weather. I feel like that some of you maybe think that you're heading towards one sort of weather and not exactly packing appropriately. So you may want to check your weather and to ensure that you have the things that you need with you. The other thing is just lots of action. Like there's a lot of alacrity. Things can happen swiftly for us. Okay, let's see if there's anything we need to be on the lookout for. Yes, don't get too caught up in the details, going too far down that rabbit hole, getting too far involved in things that maybe don't bother you, or things that maybe you're not supposed to be involved in, or things that you don't need to participate in, or that you yourself are getting bogged down in, right? So just notice, feel the energy around it. And we all know these things, right? We all can start to feel like, wait, I'm really going way beyond what's necessary here. So just be aware that you could also give too much these first couple of days. And whether it's to yourself or whether it's to somebody else, there is this danger of overdoing, doing too much. So just pay attention to the rhythm of the moment of the day, and you'll have a better sense of keeping it together and not having to burn yourself out. Okay, so let's see what else is up for us this week. There may be somebody that comes in on Wednesday that really is supporting for you, and it might be a phone call kind of out of the blue of somebody who's interested in helping you or supporting you. Absolutely, it's always about looking and seeing if that fit is true for you or not. It's nice that people want to help us, but sometimes it may be something that we already have handled and it's unnecessary, or it may be taking us in another direction. Nonetheless, it's really clean and clear information. I don't get that they want anything from it. So it's really about you just going yes or no. Does it make sense for me or not? So it does feel like there's helping hands or extra help showing up middle of the week to help you move forward with something that is important to you. As we move later into the week, there's a lot more energy of just excitement, anticipation. There's also a shift in energy where sometimes where in your life, there's times in our lives when we're the focal point, and there's times in our lives when our partners are focal point, or when our kids are. So there's an adjustment in the focal point, and whether that means that you're the focus and now somebody else is going to be the focus, or whether that somebody else is the focus and now it's shifting to you. But there's a shift or an adjustment of focus in your family or in your family dynamics of focusing on somebody else or supporting or helping somebody else. So just be aware by the end of the week, there's a kind of a call to action there of things that need to be adjusted or changed, okay? There's also a lot of a little bit of a tenderness that's going on with that. Some people may have some hurt feelings. There may be some sensitivities that happen in that Thursday, Friday energy. Just be aware of it. It's not about having your feelings hurt. It's really just about taking time for you and just being sensitive to how you're coming off and how other people are coming off to you. Okay, so let's see if there's something else that we need to be aware of for this week. Also a really creative week. Lots of creative energy. This is a great week to plant seeds and to be able to make things happen. It's a great week to make announcements or to be seen and heard. Some of you may have speaking gigs or things that you're doing, or have important meetings that you're going to, and I would expect that those would go very well. So if you have anything or you don't have anything scheduled, this would be a good week to kind of put something like that in. If there's a goal that you have and you don't have it set up, I would go ahead and try and make that happen this week, especially towards the end of the week. It gives you a little more time to prep and everything, since there's this clarity that's happening. Moving into the weekend just feels relaxing. Here in the U.S., we celebrate Mother's Day. So on Monday, we honor our moms. And I just feel like it's a really warm day. Now, there are some people that, of course, this brings up grief, for those of us who don't have our mothers close. And, I believe in that we're always connected. So, if your mom's in spirit, as we say, you can talk to her, you can hear her, you can see her, you can feel her. I'm sure maybe you've had those experiences. And if you haven't, sorry, my phone. If you haven't, just just imagine that you're having a conversation with her. Just close your eyes and imagine she's sitting across the table from you and just have a conversation. And what happens is you just start it, it'll just automatically go on, right? And that's kind of how the medium work happens. It's just a conversation. It's just a flow, and you're not really thinking, it's just occurring. So enjoy your days with your mom, everybody. So I just feel like this whole week, there's this expansion of heart energy. There's this really opening for you to be seen. So just make sure two things. One, do I want to be seen, and do I want to be seen like this? So it's an opportunity for us to double check ourselves and go, wow, people are watching me. Am I happy with my behavior now or not? Or, wow, if I was caught in this moment, is that something that I would be proud of, or is it something I'd be embarrassed about? So there's just this really clean and clear energy for people to see each other. So just be aware of how you're presenting and how you're being yourself in the world, so that you can feel good about who you are and what you're offering. So it's a really good week. I like this energy. It's very expansive, and it's a lot of heart energy. So there's a lot of love to give out, and a lot of opportunity to fall in love or give and receive love. So it's a great week. It's a lovely energy. There's a lot of positive energy happening here. Hope you guys can feel it. Anyway, have a terrific week. Thank you for watching my weekly wake up. If you like it, please click like. Please share with your friends. I love it when you comment below. Have a terrific week, everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all you moms. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.